head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me?
What's up, guys? Albatross here. We're back with episode 7 of the Road to 700 series. This week we actually got sponsored by World of Warships, so I played a decent amount of that this week, which honestly made my BDO time suffer a little bit more than I originally expected. I really do appreciate those that made an account, though. Despite that nautical detour, we still made nice progress towards our Black Desert goals. Like you saw in the intro, we got ourselves another Pry Orkin Rad from a Rift box and went for some enhancement attempts with it. We did get the duo, but we unfortunately did not get the try and lost out on a good chunk of silver there. It is what it is. I wanted to gamble, and you can't win them all. A big focus of mine over the last few weeks has been improving our worker empire, and our node empire for that matter. As you can see here, we are mostly working with artisans right now. There are a few professional workers still that we're trying to phase out. This has been an ongoing process over the last month or so that I am happy with. We are making good progress towards this, hoping he'll get promoted next. It'd be really cool. But I just want to kind of touch on that. We also hit a massive milestone recently. We did hit 400 CP. We're at 405 now, actually, which is pretty sick. But to that effect, we've been spending a lot of that CP and investing it into having more nodes under our belt, which is twofold. One, we want to get these workers giving us progress towards pushing our alchemy and our cooking harder, which they have been really useful in. We're getting different kinds of mushrooms. We're working on getting bluffer mushrooms with our farms, which are around here. Really good. I closed the map for some reason. Let's see what else. A trace of origin, trace of memory, which is a big bottleneck for something else that we're talking about in a bit. But that's what our CP is being invested into, and it's been a big focus, and I'm really happy with our progress. I kind of want to touch on that because I realized that we hadn't talked about it yet. At least we haven't talked about it that much. So that's pretty cool. Additionally, this kind of play style is very nice for our more hands-off style the last couple weeks. It still allows us to get some good passive income while not having to actively grind multiple hours a day. That being said, we did get a few hours at Orcsyn this week, which I'm quite pleased with. We got a good amount of cut pieces as well. We're making good progress with that. Let me just show you guys where we're at right now. Where'd it go? I am blind. Here it is. So we're at currently 68 Heart of the Red Forest and 52 shards of Furious Knight, which is a start. We're obviously going to need a lot more. We're also going to need some shards of Tearful Light, I believe. I'll double check that. But this is where we're at right now. With all this talk about getting our cups sorted for our gear, there is actually something that I'd like your input on, because I'm really not sure at this point. Should we be going for crit rate or HP on our rings? Crit rate, to me, at least at a glance, seems like it'd be better for PvE, but I don't know if that's worth sacrificing the extra tankiness. So I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments. I, of course, am always open for input. As you all know, it's very important to me that I always get advice from people that watch my videos, because I am by no means a video expert. I just play entirely too much. Also, that same effect, I wanted to say that we actually had an hour of works this week that gave us 10 of each in 1 hour. That's pretty huge. Hoping we can keep that luck up going forward. It is very, very nice. The silver we've been making, as you all know, is going to be going towards our second test disto. This is an upgrade that is several weeks in the making, with us trying to push for it. And I've been watching the price of Tet distos over that time, and I'm sorry to say that it is settling at around what appears to be a 3-month high of price, which really hurts. My wallet's afraid. I do still very much think this is worth it. I'm not super happy about it being this expensive, but as with many things in this game, it just is what it is. I'm hoping to be able to grab this by the end of this next week. We'll go ahead and make that be a soft goal right now. We're at about 20 bill if we include the Garmith Heart pre-order we currently have sitting, which I do. This is just kind of here because it lets the silver we have saved up work towards something. So between this and what we have in our balance, this will be going towards the disto. We need about 6 bill more, give or take, and should be doable in about a week if we keep selling our reserves. It might take 2. If it does, that's okay. I just want to make sure that we're continuing to make progress, which we are. We're still working on getting our Forest Path wagon as well. We're short up on dailies at this point. We have plenty of the Marindora little doohickeys. I can't remember what they're called. I'm not sure. But we have a good amount of those. We've done the dailies from Marindora. The biggest bottleneck, the whole time, in fact, has been Trace of Memory. We need, I believe, 4,000 of the, what's it called? Hold on. That I do know where it is. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. I'm smart, I swear. It's like piece of something. What is it? Piece of image. There we go. Piece of image. So, one more craft, and we will have enough to actually make the wagon, but then we need to worry about getting the upgrades for it. Where did it go? It's one of these. One of these, chat. Inventory. Fish. No. Also no. I'm gonna cut to when we find it. We found it. So we need, obviously, to get these attachments for the wagon as well. That'll be on the list. But this will be more of a passive thing. I just want to have the wagon so we can have something decent in order to get progress towards our trading and towards our training of horses, which is also going to be a big focus once we're finally able to get the wagon built. I want to finally try out the trading rework because that sounds pretty fun. A little bit of a relaxed trading. Sounds like it will be a very good time. I also, like we said, I want to be able to hook horses up to it and double dip a bit. I want to get some nice training XP, or rather progress towards training the horses we have saved up. We have several tier 8 horses that are not leveled yet, and maybe we'll get lucky, we'll get a courser. If not, we'll make excellent glue. Our goals, as you've noticed so far, are pretty similar to the previous week. We're still going to gather sap. We're still going to be hitting up orcs for raw silver and cup components. We're going to be continuing our Ellie weeklies, which, by the way, I must say, if you haven't been doing them, you really should. There's plenty of fantastic stuff. Memory fragments, you get these elixirs, which are really pog. They give drop rate, they give combat XP, life XP, all of that. Really good. As you can see, we have a little bit of extra ones because we've not been actively playing as much, but they're still really, really useful. Would recommend if you've not been taking advantage of this. Additionally, you get trace boxes. So if you do want to do them, Sell me some Trace of Memory. I'll put it to good use. All of the Caphras, like we've been talking about, will be going towards our Muskins right here. I want to get this to at least C6, preferably C7, but getting that extra TP will be really, really nice. Additionally, of course, we need to get more Caphras levels in our Libra's gloves to be able to upgrade them to, I think they're called Dawn's gloves, which will be coming out with the next region. Still don't really know when that's coming. A lot of people assume that it'd be by May, and it's not here yet, so I guess we'll see. But regardless, we are going to keep preparing for when that hits the NA servers. That's going to be it for our little update this week. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to catch me live, I stream at twitch.tv/albatrossop. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing if you haven't already, because it really does help the channel grow. We're getting super close to being able to apply for BDO Partner, which would be really sick. But without further ado, I will see you all next time.